शालोम एवरीवन। सो आज का जो उपदेश है वो इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में है। तो इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में इसलिए ताकि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों तक कलाम पहुँचे। तो हमारे चैनल पर उर्दू, पंजाबी, हिंदी, इब्रानी, तो अब इंग्लिश। तो इससे पहले भी काफ़ी वीडियो अपलोडेड हैं, लेकिन ज़्यादा जो है वो रोमन उर्दू लैंग्वेज में है, लेकिन पंजाबी में भी है और इंग्लिश में भी है और हिब्रू में भी है, यानी इब्रानी में। तो आज का जो उपदेश है वो इंग्लिश में है। तो यही उपदेश इससे पहले हिंदी उर्दू में ऑलरेडी अपलोडेड है। तो हम आज का उपदेश शुरू करते हैं। They have sown wheat, but shall reap thorns. They have put themselves to pain, but shall not profit, and they shall be ashamed of your revenues because of the fierce anger of the Lord. But some man will say, how are the dead raised up? Question mark. And with what body do they come? फिर question mark. The fool that which thou sowest is not quickened except it die, and that which thou sowest not that body that shall be, but bargain it may chance of wheat or of some other grain, but God giveth it a body as it hath pleased him. And to every seed his own body. All flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. There is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars, for one stars different from another stars in glory. So also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption, it is raised in incorruption. It is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. It is sown a nature body, it is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body. And so it is written, the first man, Adam, was made a living soul. The last Adam was made a quickening spirit. How be it that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. The first man is of the earth, earthy. The second man is the Lord from heaven. As is the earthy, such are they also that are earthy, and as is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly. And as we have borne the image of the earthy, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Jesus Christ were baptized into his death? Question mark. Therefore we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Christ was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life. For ye are all the children of God by faith in Christ Jesus. For as many of you as have been baptized into Christ have put on Christ. And they that are Christ's have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts. Ye also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritually sacrifices acceptable to God by Jesus Christ. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so, be that the Spirit of God dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of Christ, he is none of us. Give your ear and hear my voice. Hearken and hear my speech. Doth the plowman plow all day to sow? Doth he open and break the clods of his ground when he hath made plan the face thereof? Doth he not cast abroad the fishes and scatter the cumin and cast in the principal wheat and the pointed barley and the rye in their place? For this God doth instruct him to discretion and doth teach him. For the fishes are not threshed with the threshing instrument, neither is a cart wheel turned about upon the cumin, but the fishes are beaten out with the staff and the cumin with the rod. Bread corn is braised because he will not ever be threshing it nor break it with the wheel of his cart nor brush it with his horsemen. This also cometh forth from the Lord of hosts, which is wonderful in counsel and excellent in working. And the word of the Lord came unto me the second time, saying, What seest thou? And I said, I see a seething pot, and the face thereof is toward the north. Then the Lord said unto me, Out of the north an evil shall break forth upon all the inhabitants of the land. For lo, I will call all the families of the kingdoms of the north, saith the Lord, and they shall come and they shall set everyone his throne at the entering of the gates of Jerusalem and against all the walls thereof round about and against all the cities of Judah. And I will utter my judgment against them, touching all their weakness who have forsaken me and have burned incense unto other gods and worshipped the works of their own hand. Thou therefore gird up the loins and arise and speak unto them all that I command thee. Be not dismayed at their faces, lest I confound thee before them. But the answer and said unto them, Why do ye also transgress the commandment of God by your tradition? Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Declare unto us this parable. And Jesus said, Are ye also yet without understanding? Do not ye yet understand that whatsoever entereth in at the mouth goeth into the belly and is cast out into the drought? But those things which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart, and they defile the man. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornication, theft, false witness, blasphemies. These are the things which defile a man, but to eat with unwashen hand defileth not a man. Another parable put the forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field, but while man slept. His enemy came and sowed tears among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in the field? From whence then hath it tares? Question mark. He said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nah, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat unto my burn. And he said also unto his disciple, There was a certain rich man which had a steward, and the same was accused unto him that he had wasted his goods. And he called him and said unto him, How is it that I hear this of thee? Give an account of the stewardship, for thou mayst be no longer stewards. Then the steward said within himself, What shall I do? For my Lord taketh away from me the stewardship. I cannot dig to beg. I am ashamed. I am resolved what to do, that when I am put out of the stewardship, they may receive me into their houses. So he called every one of his lord's debtors unto him and said unto the first, How much owest thou unto my lord? And he said, 100 measures of oil. And he said unto him, Take the bill and sit down quickly and write 50. Then said he to another, And how much owest thou? Question mark. And he said, 100 measures of wheat. And he said unto him, Take the bill and write fourscore. And the Lord commanded the unjust steward, because he had done wisely, for the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. And I say unto you, make to yourself friends of the mammon of unrighteousness, that when ye fail, they may receive you into everlasting habitation. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much, and he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much. If therefore ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches. And if ye have not been faithful in that which is another man's, who shall give you that which is your own? Question mark. No servants can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. And the Pharisees also, who were covetous, heard all these things, and they derided him. And he said unto them, Ye are they which justify yourselves before men, but God knoweth your heart, for that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of God.